All right, good to go. So Whitey, Hustlers here too. Brett FX, how you guys doing?
Doing all right. Pretty excited. My first live cast, so hope I don't screw it up too bad.
I think
I'm also
you'll.
very excited for this clan-based match.
I think you'll be just fine. And as you can see from the background here, it's Operation Metro, 8v8. So this is going to be fun, I think. Hopefully. So, we all need to jump on US side. And, let's see. Hey, Whitey and Brett, when you guys get in, just y'all jump on US side and just tell them what we're going to do. So, just so they know. So, you're not going to see anything right now, guys, because we're just waiting for the match to get started. But, I think it's going to be a good match. Denmark versus Hungary. Who are the guys in each of the teams? On Team Denmark, we got Rayman DK, bad for sure. Psychoser, Lund DK, Artisan Cortex, 3-bit, Safe S8F, Digital DK, and Ballsock. I hope it's
Ballsock, huh?
Or Balzac. Or
Okay.
Wow.
Or Ballsock.
Woo.
Lovely.
And on the
Lovely
other
name.
team, we have CBC Jipik 1, or Jipik I, Sigmatic Goran, Pieter, P3ETR, Pieter, Sigmatic, who is, S. Zimmer from Ergotic, Team Ergotic, Sigmatic's Reason, R-E-A-Z-N, Elmetic, and that's it. Oh, I am mistaken. Elmetic is not on Team Hungary. It's actually Whitey's name in game. Excuse me.
That's my second name.
Whitey is just so awesome. He's on every team.
You know?
And so, free cam dudes, Brett and Whitey, let's create our own squad. And then once you guys jump in, mark it private so they can't jump in.
Yeah, it looks like
And
Denmark dropped one.
and Whitey and Brett, just if they say they're going live, please let me know. I do not have the chat enabled because I want to give our viewers a great experience. I don't want to have the chat and things like that poking around. And so, just let me know when they go live. In the meantime, I'm going to alt-tab out of the game, and I'm going to go to a little map. So, and Whitey and Brett, we and I can talk about the map stuff. And so here it is, guys. Here is the first map. I'm going to try to move myself over yonder. Bam. Can I make myself smaller? I don't think I can. I got a little mustache, though. I got a mustache. Nope. Anyway, let's talk about Operation Metro. A lot of people say that at Operation Metro, it's the first minute and a half, 2 minutes that really count. Why is that, Brett, and what should we be looking for?
Well, I think that for the most part, I mean, on U.S. side, generally that's the easy side, just because you have so many points of access that the Russians have to watch. And you know, even if the Russians do push them out of that first initial push, I mean, it's fairly easy to get set back up to make another push. But I think the first few minutes is really going to be crucial because basically it's all about positioning. It's setting up in those lanes and making sure that you can get that, you know, that spam in the right spot, or making sure you can hold up a lane to where you can just lock it down where nobody can be running through it. Not to say that it can't be broken.
And let's talk about the three major lanes. We have front esky, right? There's one lane right here. We have side stairs, and then we have back esky. Is that right? Those three?
That is correct. And I think most of your fights are going to be directed towards front lockers, and you're probably going to be having some breakage going up through back stairs.
Yes. Backstairs, which is this section right here that I'm highlighting right now, it is sort of between the turnstiles and the back escalators. And it's when you jump up, it's sort of a no man's land because you can get killed from 360 degrees nearly. There's a few pieces of cover here and there. And when you push up on that back esky, you have choices. You can either push into back lockers, you can push through turnstiles into the ticket booth, or you can perhaps make a mad dash all the way to Alpha Point. But it gives you options, especially if you use some smoke or you get a few picks, because oh, and then there's also a fourth option if you can always turn around and kill guys that are on map or near sofas or even ATM. And there's a lot of options.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, for the U.S. side, yeah, you have your options open. I mean, it's really your game to lose. Most teams, in my experience, have been you basically expect to lose on the Russian side. You just try and burn as many tickets as you possibly can off of the other team.
Yes, and it requires really good positioning, as Brett mentioned. It's guys at ATM. It's guys watching the back of locker, down that locker lane. It's about guys watching on turnstiles and ticket booth. Guys watching on sofas. With 8v8, you have a lot of guys to deal with, and so to position, and so you can do a very nice layered defense when trying that out, because no guy is going to be able to hold all the lanes, but if you can get one or two guys that only have one or two lanes that they focus on, so for instance, a guy on turnstiles can watch sort of side stairs, and he can watch sort of front eskies on those two main avenues, and that's what he's focused on. And he may not look at back esky. If they get a back esky flank on him, he may be vulnerable there, but if you can have enough guys that can watch those flanks and keep those lanes in control, you'll be able to get the victory. Are there any other things that we should kind of think about here? Brett Whitey, anything?
Not really. You know, I think that pretty much you've covered all that that is going to be important in this match. If you do see a big push from U.S. side, and they get all the way to tickets, all the way to ticket and into Metro, then the smoke usage from the Russian side is going to be critical. I mean, they're really going to have to time their pushes correctly, because it's very hard to break that lock once they get it. So we're going to see a lot of smoke, a lot of timing pushes. So it should be pretty interesting. A lot really hectic stuff going on. So it should be pretty exciting.
Indeed.
So right after the double restart.
Yeah, if I go too much in, a little bit of green screen comes out. I got to stay right here.
We don't want that green screen.
Chroma keying is the bane. I just have sort of a goofy Home Depot lighting setup, and so it's not anything professional. But that's sort of the fun about it, guys, is that when you learn to do new things, you get to learn about them. You figure out how to make it work. A lot of trial and error. Much like competitive Battlefield, guys, if you get, when you play in these kind of matches, everyone starts from square one, especially with a new game. And when that happens, you have to learn how to play the game. And it's not just about watching, 5-minute tips and tricks videos on YouTube. It's really about playing the game and figuring out what works best for you, what doesn't work best for you, and then having conversations with your teammates, with the communities that you're a part of, and figuring out what are good tactics and strategies versus which ones that aren't. That's really all about, that's the joy of really playing in these organized events and learning from your experiences. Whitey and Brett, is that sort of how you guys have experienced it in the past?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I like a challenge. It wouldn't be fun without the challenge in it.
Yeah, and for me it was really more about the guns, because I find a gun and I think, oh god, this gun sucks. But really, what I mean to say is, I haven't found the situation that is right for this gun, because every gun has a certain situation where it's going to own, and you just have to go out there, find the gun, and recreate those situations over and over again, and don't use a SMG to do an LMG's job, or an SMG to do an assault rifle's job. And so I think that knowing what you to do is the essentials of Battlefield.
That's
right. What do you
right.
think about that, daskro?
It looks like that we're going live, actually, but I agree with that. I think appropriate gun, appropriate class is the right thing to do. And so it's just going to be a minute or two until everyone spawns in, waiting for everyone else to spawn in before we spawn in, and then we're going to get into a little position and then get the free cam going. So just another 30 seconds or so, 45 seconds.
This is live, guys.
And when they start moving, I'm going to spawn on in.
Live.
They do have locker control right now. They got planners control. I mean, they're pretty much in the standard spots.
We are looking at on back est right now, and it looks like they got front lockers could have unlocked out, maybe.
Right now, Hungary is not really putting a lot of emphasis on front wall. They've only got 2 guys up there, so it doesn't even look like they're trying to really power burn it. Just maybe whittle them down little by little. They are making a push into front lockers, though. Oh, did you get one?
Here comes the fight.
It does get cleaned out.
Denmark holds front lockers and are putting a lot of pressure on front elevators as well.
That's right, and there's that support guy right over there on right planners as he's going to be laying down some ammo for these guys on back stairs to make sure that they can keep on spamming like they need to.
Hey, there he is.
So Team Denmark in the lead, 250 tickets to 230 tickets.
Yeah, another big push coming into lockers, it looks like.
Oh, but they both go down. 2 goes down. 1 left.
And it does get cleaned up.
Oh, gets shot with a 44 Magnum. But there's more from front S also putting pressure down on it.
Yeah, I think right now at this moment they need to make a big push, maybe towards back stairs. They could make like a feint, basically smoke, possibly smoke somewhere over on front stairs or over on front lockers, and then make a big 3-man or 4-man push up back stairs and try to make something happen that way.
Still 3 gains on front lockers, but here comes that big push again on front lockers. 3 of them. They trade back and forth, but here comes some grenades. Here come more fighting. 1 goes down. There's still 2 guys on RU still fighting it out on here, and they got guys on map as we can see here. Oh, they TK each other. Be careful, dude. But they looks like they cleared out. They cleared outside stairs. This may be a big deal.
No, I don't think they're going to be pushing down. I think they're just perfectly content with holding this right here. There are going to be 2 guys pushing upside stairs from Hungary's perspective.
Denmark also putting a lot of pressure on Backeski as well.
Yeah, and I think this restart is exactly what Hungary wanted. Or I'm sorry, Denmark. Exactly what Denmark wanted. If you look right now, they are sitting in a much better position than they were in that last game.
Oh yeah. Here comes a big front-esque push. But watch out for lockers. They're peeking on lockers. But oh, here comes the locker push.
Oh my God!
They're able to get it.
They're able nice picks on planners.
They're gonna get the reses. They have 3 now on front lockers. Here comes the front locker push, and here comes the peek. The peek of the lockers. Here it comes.
Yeah, right now it looks like that they got a 4-man split.
Oh,
from Denmark that's going to be over in the store 2 or store 1 and Cubby 1. And they're going to make another big push over into looks like backstairs.
Maybe.
While they do grab locker control.
It looks like Hungary is just not able to grab this back at all. They're trying to bleed it out, but again, it's 232 to 183. Denmark over Hungary. Oh, but here comes a big back S push. 1 goes down though. Here comes more. More shots. 3 on the back. But that store 1 is just not going down.
Yeah, but it looks like, is there anybody on lockers for Denmark? I don't think lockers is completely clear.
Lockers
they can push all the way down lockers and start back raging anything that's over into.
But look at that kill feed! Oh my goodness! They are already pushing in. They are now pushing down into subway.
And there is a mass of people coming into side stairs right now from B trains. They may be trying to do a really hard push in the side stairs, possibly get some presence up in front lockers again. Maybe just overload that one side.
At least 4 of Team Hungary are on side stairs, now 5, although 3 are pushing back into back-esque.
Yeah, this is not looking good for Denmark right here. I mean, they are way back in tickets. But they are
what a
front
nade.
Lockers, and they do get cleared.
Wow. What a nade. Able to hold that front lockers.
Yeah, right now it looks like, Hungary has just got a is just having issues just getting on burn. I mean, they can get those few picks, but they cannot stay alive.
But it doesn't seem
like
like
that
enough.
last guy is the one that always clears them out.
They're really fighting the attrition battle on front lockers, just trying to get in there and get some kills, but it's so difficult. Oh, and Reg BF3 kills 2 with the 870. And here comes more up and down. They all just go down like crazy.
They do have 5 guys right now on front wall. They got to be careful not to get pinched on here or back rage from back stairs.
And they have the gray.
They can do get the burn.
Still 2 on front lockers, but remember, guys, being on front lockers does not mean you're in the burn.
That's right, but they do get the burn. They do now have the 2 flags, so right now they have to play almost a perfect game to really have a good ticket advantage coming into this next game.
Oh yeah. Team Denmark holding back-esque. This is not a bad position to be in, because when they do lose Bravo, they can push in Charlie, and that's what's happening right now.
Right now, Hungary getting a back rage going on over into front lockers, and he does not finish it. Oh man, he does get 2.
So even though that Team Denmark did lose Bravo, they squad bomb onto Charlie Point and are now taking it back.
That's right. So now we're back in a double gimme situation like we were in the round 1, but and it's basically actually both flags are flashing. It looks like Hungary got somebody back into A, and they're going to be trying to get that burned down.
Denmark holds Charlie. There's only 1 left, though. I mean, they are Denmark is dedicating 3 or 4 guys at minimum onto Charlie. Let's go back to Alpha real quickly. Alpha is right now held by Denmark, but it is being taken.
That's right. Hungary right now does have enough people on here to be flashing it. You do have, looks like 2 guys in A2 from Hungary, 1 from Denmark, and they may be having a nice little gunfight going on here if this guy comes around the corner. Oh, he goes around, but he doesn't see him from behind.
Oh,
and he ends up cleaning him out, so it looks like they may be losing that A push again.
A trade. It looks like Denmark has now. Is Denmark going to take this back?
Objective neutralized.
Scoring, yeah, 193 to 117, Denmark over Hungary. But they are slowly taking back Alpha Point.
Yeah, I think Denmark's going to be able to clean this up. Although, there is a guy over in Cafe 2 who ends up cleaning up 1 guy, and he does get taken out.
Oh, what a shotgun kill. On Charlie, Hungary has taken back their gimme point. It looks like they have cleaned it up and are going to leave 1 guy here to take it, and the rest of the guys pushing on up back to Bravo.
Yeah, right now in Cafe 2, it looks like we're going to have another fight coming up. And he does get the pick, so it looks like they are going to be clearing out the 2 guys over in Cafe 2. And then maybe they will finally get a hold over here on A flag and be able to push back into B.
Denmark pushing into Graffiti, trying to get back onto Bravo, but at the same time, it seems that 2 or 3 of the Danes are back at Charlie. Let's go back to Charlie real quick and see what's going on there. Oh, I'm a bit too late. It looks as if that Denmark's push on Charlie was unsuccessful. But there are, I count this right now, there are at least 4 Hungarians on Charlie, which means that Bravo may actually have maybe a bit vulnerable.
That's right.
And look at this big
exactly
push.
What that gimme push is for. Right now, Denmark is getting into front lockers. They did get a couple of guys that wipe, but they have control of Cubby 1. They have control of back stairs, and they are in mid lockers. So they're going to probably try and get this power burn going on.
Yeah, they were positioned along planners, along store 1, along Cubby.
Hungary did clear out lockers, and they are going for a back rage around here in turns, and it looks like they got 1 over on right turns. And it looks like they are going to get the cleanup over here in Cubby 2. Or, yeah.
Yes.
Although they are spawning a lot of guys over here. No, it's too much for them.
Team Denmark in the lead, 164 tickets to 107.
Yeah, this is turning into a game right here. And right now, you're going to be feeling pretty good as Hungary. I mean, they have turned this around from the last game.
Ooh, watch yourself.
There's a nice
oh, he
battle.
goes down.
Nice battle
graffiti.
over here in front lockers, and he does get taken out.
Oh, look at that big fight. And Denmark has made their way into front lockers. This is exactly what they need to get the point back here. Almost, I count 5, 6 of their team on front lockers.
Yeah, right now, Denmark's whole team, except for one guy, is in back lockers right now. And it looks like he's actually going to be shifting back over to... No, he gets taken out. So, actually, right now, Denmark does get one guy down. He's going to be going for the C push, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, no, he does get caught, and he does get taken out.
He does. Let's go back to Bravo. Hungary's still holding back Esk and holding it hard. 5 of their guys on back Esk. And they go down one by one.
Yeah, and guys, this has turned into a game. It is now 130 to 100. So this is looking to come down to a really, really close one here.
We have neutralized the objective.
Although Denmark is able to stop the back Esk defense and are now back on the point on Bravo. And they got it back. 128 to 96. Denmark with the 3 cap, but here comes more back S pushes. Not going to be enough though.
Yeah, it is going to be cleaned up, although they are making a big side stair push.
Oh, look at the side stair
lockers.
push. Look at all these guys on side stair.
Some nice action going on over here. It's coming down the pistols. Does get the red.
Oh no, Denmark's able to hold it.
it.
But here come nades. One lone dude on front elevator. Getting the reses.
So right now, I'm not really sure what they
3-man
do.
side stairs push. Takes out both. Hungary reviving. They now have one guy on front Esk. 3 guys on side stairs.
And they're going to make another push into the front lockers. He does get taken out.
One by one. It's a 3 on 3, but there are too many guys there. They're running but one by one, just getting picked off.
I think right now, yeah, Hungary needs to make a big solid push with all 3 of their guys at once. This trickling to front lockers is not going to do it.
Oh my goodness! Hungary just got back rage on front elevators, but they get the kill, get the revive. Here comes the front Esk push. We see 3 dudes there. I'm gonna go right here.
I think maybe it would be wise maybe to get some C4 or even a RPG and blow out that front lockers.
Hungary,
so make it a little
Hungary
bit
pushes
easier.
into front lockers. They're gonna peek out the front locker lane. Takes out 1. They are pushing really hard into this. They may start getting the burn on here. 3 of Team Denmark on store 1. They each go down one by one. Throw some nades, guys. Throw some nades.
Yeah, there's only 2 left.
We have
One left. One guy left, and he cannot hold it.
No. Hungary with the recap, potentially.
But at this same time,
Uh-oh.
A is flashing, C is flashing. So
C's
it looks
being
like we're
taken.
gonna go into a double gimme position again.
What is going on? It seems that that Denmark has taken Charlie and are reviving. All of that effort by
Yeah,
team.
but they do lose A. So right now Denmark is not in that great of a position because they looks like they are going to be losing 2 flags.
Going for the revives, but they're getting shot from 2 different angles. Balzac goes down, gets taken out with the 44 Magnum. Hungary pushing real hard back onto their gimme point. It's almost as if that with the alpha push, they just pushed it just to get enough distraction to get their own. If they can hold Bravo and get their gimme back, they'd be in a good position.
That's right. It is now 82 to 68. It is in Denmark's favor, so this is shaping up, like I said, to be a pretty tight game. Yeah, and right now it's just looking like to be a stalemate over here on A. Nobody can really get the dominant position to burn this flag out. It's just kind of sitting here being grayed out the whole entire time. It looks like they're actually just over in A2 and in Caf A2 just shooting across the way. One guy from Denmark is going to make his way up into A2, and he's going to try and backrage some of these guys. Don't know if he's just waiting for positioning or to see how many there are in here. It does look like they are going to get the burn, so they do get the burn back, and he is going to push into A2 and try and clean up anything if it is left.
Yes, this may be the turning point. It seems that Denmark has gotten their gimme back, or gotten their gimme back, as well as taken Bravo. They lost Charlie, but with Bravo taken back, the bleed is now in their favor.
Yeah, and there's a big push coming up from front stairs into lockers too. Two guys just made it in the front lockers, and it looks like they're going to push all the way down to the end. We do have 3 guys over here on front stairs, 4 actually, and backstairs is also going to be coming up, making a backrage. So I think that I think Hungary is going to be able to take B and possibly even get the lead for the first time here in the game.
Wow. I will tell you that Hungary had a massive victory here on front lockers, ends up taking a vast majority of Team Denmark in its wake. Team Denmark struggling to get back, pushing graffiti, but they're bottlenecked.
That's right. And I think right now all Denmark needs to do is just, I mean, they don't really have to win this. I think that they'll do pretty well over on the other side. But they've done the damage I think that they needed to do. I mean, they've taken them down below 100 tickets. It's a very easy one to come back and win from.
It is. Team Hungary still on lockers. Lots of explosions.
And here comes the smoke from plants. There's a big push coming into bank, and one does get taken out. 2 gets taken out, so both of them getting taken out. Ticket is gone. There are another push coming in from Metro.
Score right now, 54-45, Hungary over Denmark.
That's right, it has switched leads.
Oh,
And
Loon
there we
DK
go.
with a
That's
PKP.
PKP rocking it out.
Or
He's gonna get
PKM.
taken out.
It's all very similar. Oh, he's dead though. I'm sorry, dude. You're dead.
And it looks like this is probably going to be the end of the match. I mean, it's coming down to 31-54. It is in favor of Hungary right now. I'm not really sure what all Denmark can do. I mean, they've got pretty much most of the lanes all covered. Although there may be another push coming into bank right here from plants.
So much
looking to
smoke.
make another push.
So much smoke by frames. Getting killed. Hungary, they're just taking positions back and forth, getting a few kills here and there. It's 53-21, Hungary over Denmark.
Denmark did make a push. They are in back lockers. And one of them does get cleaned up from bank. And they're just going to push right onto the gimme.
Oh, and yeah, they're
straight
pushing
down
right
on
to the
C.
gimme. Right on side stairs.
No,
Or are they?
maybe
No.
not. They are coming back into
want those
front
revives.
lockers. Maybe they're just trying to get this burn off of B and clean it up.
Oh, Balak's going off for the gimme. Oh, he gets cleaned up.
There it is. And it's 7 now to 50. I don't think there's any way that they're going to win this just on attrition alone. They should be able to take it. Although, if they're good with their reses,
Look at this 4-man push on side stairs.
5-man push on side stairs. They are getting 6 guys on side stairs right now getting the push. They are going to be going up in the front lockers.
Look at all the death. Oh, in front
It's
lockers.
4-40. I think this is going to be it if they watch their reses. That push did get taken down from side stairs. And right now,
Whoa, Bad for sure gets a 3-man kill.
Denmark is saying they are not done.
They're not
Although
done.
there is 5 guys sitting on back stairs, or front stairs rather. 2 over on side stairs on the burn. It looks like they're just going to power burn it. They're just going to power burn it and just wait out for the ticket bleed.
It's a good idea.
Although there may be a back rage coming down on back stairs. He's coming in from Denmark. Yes, he is going to go for the back rage right here to see if he can make anything happen. At the same time, they do make a big push on it, so that is cleaned up.
Wow. What? We thought this was
Denmark
over.
is not
It's
giving
not.
up, guys.
They're not giving up.
I'm sorry, I called it way too soon.
They're able to hold Bravo. Bleed continues. 26 to 3.
26 tickets.
This is pretty crazy right here, guys. I mean, it is now 3-20, and Yeah, as long as they're good with their reses, they can win this game. So it looks like there's going to be a big push coming up front stairs.
Look at that front push.
It does get stalled. Another push coming up from side stairs into front lockers. They get 2 down, but the reses are too much. Actually, they do clear it.
They clear out front lockers.
Down from mid lockers.
Watch out that grenade, though.
Objective neutralized.
They're pushing for the back flank. They got it grayed
Oh my
out.
God. 2 and 13 here, guys. 2 and 13.
to 0. Hungary over Denmark, right? Is that right? Yes.
That is right.
Yes. 13-0, Hungary over Denmark.
And you know, like I was saying, I think Denmark is sitting in a really good position. They got the tickets down to 13. I mean, that is a very easy ticket count to beat. The only thing that they have to watch is to make sure that they do not let those guys get out to their gimmies. And as we saw towards the end of that round right there, they did make a couple of gimme pushes and ended up pulling them back off of B, and that did lose control for the inside for Denmark, and they were able to burn a lot of tickets off of them and end up winning the game from it.
13-0. What a match. Joining back in the server, or I'm trying to.
Yeah, and we thought we were cool. We were awesome commentators trying to call it with
No.
80 tickets left or something like that.
Nope.
Yeah,
Bam!
I have to apologize. I called it way too soon. I should have known. I've said this on my cast multiple times. It's not over until that game ends.
It was. I am really surprised. I mean, those battles were just so huge. They really were. But they were able to take them out in the end, just with a massive amount of bleed. A lot of back and forth. All right, guys, we're back. So, bad news. We are not going to be streaming the second round of Metro. They are changing servers. There's not enough slots for any of us, let alone 3 of us. But what we are going to do is that we will be re-streaming Nick's DK's stream in the meantime, because he'll be playing on Caspian Border, and then in about an hour or so, we'll have something. We'll be able to at least either show his stream, or if we have mobile streams up, we'll get back on the cast and do it again. And so I want to thank all of you for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any comments, they're always appreciated. You can sign up for Level BF at levelbf.com. You can leave comments in the forums and things like that. Again, my channel is youtube.com/daskro. You can check out at Level BF's channel at youtube.com/levelbf. Brett's channel is already been linked below, and it's Aaron TVH1 on YouTube, or just look for Minion Brett. And Whitey's on Twitter. Whitey's Twitter is what's your Twitter, Whitey?
I posted in the chat. It's twitter.com/LVL_Whitey. They don't really do much YouTube, so that's why there isn't a YouTube link there.
That's all right. That's all right. You can check out a lot of Whitey's work, though, on twitch.tv/BF on the past broadcasts. He's done a lot of these commentaries, and it's always good to have you as well, Whitey. So all that's being said, guys, I want to thank you all again for tuning in, and we'll be the feed will quickly be going down, but we'll be right back up showing Nick's DK's stream, another low BF guy, and a competitor in the Denmark vs Hungary matches on Caspian Border, and go from there.